What's the point of order?
I'm writing on a point of order for you to consider here, because I don't want to accuse you of being sexist or anything. I was asked by Ndate Solani to repeat a question that he did not understand. In doing so, you gagged me and refused for me to do so. Right now, Honorable Msezana's time is up. He's asked by Me Ngwenya to repeat the question that she didn't understand. You gracefully afforded him the grace to do so.
Yes.
So why are you being inconsistent when I have the responsibility to do so?
Close your mic. Point of order is why. You're asking a question or you want to. There's no point of order. Honorable Nguban.
Thank you very much, Chair. I'll start with TDG Ngwenya. TDG Rulani Ngwenya.
Sorry? Yes.
Kelebo Mudula Stulo. Mengwenya, why, if you were appointed the secretariat of the committee or the panel, what informed your decision to not set up or convene the panel?
My contact or attempts to contact Advocate Terry Mutau was for him and I to sit and undertake some planning, an introduction, and agree on how the work was gonna unfold.
Mute yourself, thank you. So I think you know by now that 7 minutes is very little time. So if you saying, so you didn't, because Advocate Teremutau was not a success, you didn't meet. Were you aware, when the chairperson, when the Dr. Nkabane appointed you the responsibility to do the secretariat job, did she give you all the other people that she had appointed so that you know who you are supposed to set the panel with, or did she only tell you of Ndate Mutau?
I was appointed, it was indicated that Advocate Mutau is the chair. And I was also provided with Advocate Mutau's contact numbers.
Okay, but other people, that's the question. Apart from Mutau, we know about Mutau. The other people that she had sent appointment letters to, did you know who those people were?
I did not have a discussion with the minister. I simply received the letters.
So when you didn't succeed with Advocate Mutau, you didn't seek to meet with the other people, notwithstanding that part of the letters you would have would be another chairperson's letter of appointment being Mabuza Ngubane?
No, honorable member. There were communications between Advocate Mutau and I, and at some point he was busy that we could not sit. But I did not.
You're not answering my questions, and I
want to explain why.
No. Here, let me guide you. The primary question is, why did you not set up the meeting? We know that your attempts with Mutau were not successful. That's not a question, so I don't need you to reiterate that. But if you are in possession of all the other people that the minister has appointed, when you fail with Mutau, why did you not convene the rest? Where did you get the instruction to no longer proceed with the panel?
There was no instruction to no longer proceed, but there was never a conclusion between the process I was embarking on with Advocate Mutau. So it never got to a point where he said he's no longer participating. It was just that the times were not aligned.
And so by coincidence, you just left the process as is because you're like, I don't know where I am, and you did not consult anyone who did not give you any instruction.
I think the process was then overtaken by events given the delay.
DG, Sishi, you, on the meeting that we had on the 30th of May, I myself asked the department, including yourself, if anybody knew anything about this panel. You said you knew absolutely nothing about this panel. Now today you're sitting here saying that you have never been allergic from the onset of the idea of a panel justifying its work. That being said, is DDG Ngwenya lying when she says that yourself and Minister Nkabane together engaged her about the setup of this panel, resulting in a letter that appoints her for secretarial functions of the panel?
I think consistently, each time I've been asked the question, I have indicated I've never been involved in the appointment of the panel. Secondly, the minister herself confirmed that I've never been involved in the setting of the panel. But all this other time, I'm still the DG, which means there are certain things that can happen. For example, the movement, because that's what she said, the movement of the function to the branch that she's responsible for.
I'm gonna pause you.
Okay.
I'm pausing you there because I've heard you. It's fine. So the confirmation is that she's not lying. You were aware because you're the DG and you're her line manager. There's no way movements to functions can happen without her. That's okay. Ndate Solan,
I don't know if
did the former minister consult you as her advisor in ministry before she signed the final appointment letters?
She would not, I don't think she would be really.
Did she, yes or no? That's it. It's okay to say you are her advisor. We know there was no panel and you've already admitted yourself that you never sat in a meeting of a panel. Move that aside. You remained her advisor. Before she signed the appointment letters to give them to the people, did she consult you to say, as my advisor, do you think these appointments make sense or not? Yes or no?
Again, hold on. Again, I must come in. I told you, we have invited them in their roles as panelists, not their other jobs. I came in when Mkize asked, and I'm coming in again. Let's not ask them about other issues outside of what we have called them here for. So please ask a different question. You have 33 seconds.
Chairperson, we can easily accuse you of being a goalkeeper in this process, but it's fine.
No, you can accuse me of anything.
Wena
Continue.
Solani, did you facilitate the process in any way of the appointment of Dr. Nkabane's CETA board chairpersons and any other ANC cadre, either sitting as an MP or sitting in any structures of the ANC?
Can you please repeat the question properly so that I can be able to respond to you properly? Because when you're saying in any way, it becomes way too broad for me to get.
I'm asking, have you?
Thank you very much.
You gave Sihle the grace and you took my time when you were talking
no,
and
I
you
paused
didn't
your
pause
time.
it. No,
I
Chairperson.
did.
You're not
Desiree?
being fair.
Desiree,
Chairperson, you
come in.
allowed Lonzi Grace to conclude on a question. Seconds
Yeah,
later,
it was
you must be
relevant.
consistent.
You're speaking over the chair again.
No, but you're being a
You are
bully
speaking over
again.
the
What
chair.
are you hiding,
Switch off,
Tebogo?
switch off your mic.
Why do you not want us to engage with these
Honorable
people
Khakhau,
honestly?
I'm warning you.
You are warning me because you do not want the
Honorable
truth to come
Khakhau,
out about what exactly happened
stop
here.
acting.
I'm not
We're not on
acting. I am not acting.
You are.
You are bothered because you have something to
What's
hide.
the point of order? Yeah. No, she's acting. It's okay. Honorable
Chair,
yes?
order.
Yes.
Or chair,
Yeah.
you see, every time in this committee, we are not going to have this dialogue to take place at the presence of the South Africans who would want to know what is happening in the country.
Yeah.
If you have overruled, we have overruled, we listen to you as the chair, then we proceed. My worry is that we are degenerating and we are not getting to the bottom of this. Please.
No, I hear you. People think we're acting, we're on TV, we're on Movango. They're just doing it for that. So we understand. we've got a duty here too. Time is done. You can't say just because the chair allowed Msezana 30 seconds more, the chair must allow you. That's on the discretion of the chair. So I'm not giving her because the questions are not relevant. It's asking questions that I've overruled on Mkhize. And you're wasting time on this one. Desiree, let's go. And I've said, you know, I'm going to be very strict on the rules and ask people to be removed in our meetings because they know the rules are that when the chair you don't speak over the chair. But we've got people who want to trend and create content at the expense of the work that we're supposed to do. Desiree? Problem, Cesar.
No, thanks, Chair. I'll be very precise. The first question, just to be on record again, I just want to hear from the DG once more, even though he has indicated that he was not part of the process and he distances himself. There is an assertion that you were part of the process to only a degree of reallocating the responsibility to the DDG Ngwenya on managing the nominations of the non-executive board members of the entities program. That is as far as it went. I just want to confirm that again on record, DG.
The CETA coordination team does not sit with the corporate services. So all the time in the years, they were responsible for the administrative part of this. But the minister saw that they can't have the technical capacity to be able to assist with certain functions that fall outside of their functions, and so requested that going forward, because we are in the process of reviewing the organizational structure.
That's fine, DG. I just wanted to confirm on record again that that's as far as it went in terms of your participation in the process.
I wouldn't say participation because I've never participated.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of this particular responsibility of managing this process, you only participated in the consultation process where, with the minister, you reallocated the responsibility to the DDG on doing this process of managing these nominations.
No.
This is what the letter says.
No, Honorable Member. I've never participated in this process whatsoever. And
DG, I'm referring to the letter, the response letter from the DDG that says, in September and October 2024, following a consultation between the DG and the minister, a decision was taken to relocate the responsibility for managing nominations for the non-executive board members of the entities to this program. So I'm asking, for record purposes, that this is as far as it went in terms of your participation in this process, because this is it's undertaking the same process of these nominations and all of those things. So that's as far as it went in as far as your participation is concerned.
No,
or rather, this is not participation.
yes, absolutely not.
It was just consultation, as
No,
by the way.
it was also not consultation.
So this is a lie.
The function to appoint.
Now you're playing with English, DTG. I'm asking about this response to say this is the only thing you did in this process, the function, or however you want to, if it's not consultation, the function, however you want to explain it.
No.
Is this correct, or is this the DTG lying here?
Firstly, I can't speak on behalf of the DDG.
No, I'm referring to the response. So you would have disputed this if the DDG is lying.
I understand her to be saying what I have indicated to you. That's what I understand, but I'm not the one who wrote that letter. She's the one who wrote it. She can explain for herself.
Okay,
she
thank
has
you,
already
thank you,
apologized for having made an insinuation that I might have cancelled the meeting, the preparations for the oncoming meeting. She's already done so. And so I've accepted that there could have been inconsistencies in the letter as she was trying to explain herself.
So
But
you are
I-
saying that the DDG is lying by saying this?
No, I won't say that. I won't.
Okay,
I won't
DDG,
even-
DDG, did the DG play this particular role in consultation as you are indicating in point 2 of your letter? Because the DG said he played no part in this process. But in your response, you say, following consultations between the Director General, Dr. Sishi, and the Honorable Minister, Trankabane, a decision was taken to relocate the responsibility for managing nominations. So, is this accurate, or are you also going to apologize for this? Because the DG is now mentioning something I wasn't aware of, where you have apologized for, I don't know, misrepresenting his participation.
When I was informed by both the minister and the DG about that discussion following their decision, that from now on, finalizing the nomination process for boards of entities, councils for TVET, and will be coordinated from corporate services.
So you maintain that the DG was part of the process of that consultation and the minister. You stand by what you wrote here, so that I move, please.
Yes, when I was in.
Thank you. No, if you stand by what you've written here on record, thank you very much. You state that you were informed in March that the board chairperson is Advocate Mdao, but again in a response by Chief Director Ngubane, you indicate, Mr. Ngubane, that you were initially appointed as the board chairperson and you decided not to respond. Maybe I want to first understand your decision not to respond to the accounting authority. What does it entail? Can you just decide that because you view the appointment as flawed or unnecessary, you decided that you will not respond to the accounting authority being the minister? Mr. Ngubane.
Thank you very much, honorable member. I explained on Friday that,
I was not here, that's why I'm asking the question.
sorry, I explained that I did not respond because I viewed the appointment as part of my normal responsibilities.
I understand, that is what is written here. So I'm just trying to understand again that can you just up and decide to not respond to the accounting authority, and then the accounting authority then decides to appoint someone else as the chairperson? So is that how you operate in the department?
I did not respond.
Okay.
That one is true.
No, there was another question to the, no, I'm done, Chair, but can I get the response from the DDG?
Sorry, Honorable Chair, I think I missed the. Sorry.
Chair, these letters are contradicting. The DDG says she was informed that the chairperson is Advocate Mdao in March. And then Mr. Ngubane, Chief Director, says in March again, he was initially appointed as the chairperson. So it means that the minister, former minister, would have appointed two different people to be the chairpersons of that same independent panel. So I'm asking, when was the DDG informed of Advocate Mdao? Obviously, it would mean that because Chief Director would have decided not to respond to the minister, therefore the minister thought, no, let me appoint another person. So when was she informed of Advocate Mdao being the chairperson in the same March? Because this both happened in early March or something.
The appointment letter appointing Advocate Mdao was received on the 16th of March.
Thank you. Ngubane, what's the point of order?
Writing on a point of order for you to consider here, because I don't want to accuse you of being sexist or anything. I was asked by Ndate Solani to repeat a question that he did not understand. In doing so, you gagged me and refused for me to do so. Right now, Honorable Msezana's time is up. He's asked by Mayor Ngwenya to repeat the question that she didn't understand. You gracefully afforded him the grace to do so.
Yes.
So why are you being inconsistent when I have the responsibility to do so?
Close your mic. Point of order is why. You are asking a question or you want to, there's no point of order. Honorable Nguban.
Thank you very much, Chair. I'll start with TDG Ngwenya. TDG Rulani Ngwenya.